Well, today is October 15, 2023. It's 10 a.m. Another cold day. I think the high is only going to be about 50. It's cold, but I can still do the work. Anyway, here's the cattle. They're all spread out, eating the grass. Yeah, looking good. I'm headed up to the top again. I got more work to do. I got my chainsaw with me. Yeah, I got a board to driving over the barbed wire. At least the first one. Yeah, I got what I need. Okay. Just wasting time here, I guess. Oh, I lost my bucket back there. Fell off. That's for the black insulators when I get ready to put them on. But I'll pick it up. Yeah, it's nice just to watch the cattle graze. They're not too concerned about corn now. They got good grass to eat. Not not too big, not too tall, but I'm sure it's tender though. It's freshly, it's new grass. And now that they're thinned out a little bit, instead of having 14 animals here, I got 9, so that helps. Makes the grass last a little longer. Well, I gotta get some work done today, so yeah, I'll stay warm. It's still a little windy, but not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was so windy down there. But down here, I think it was okay. Anyway, I gotta get going. I just like to watch him eat. Look at Bully, he's just standing there, minding his own business. There's little Bully there. That's his big sister in front here. And then there's a few more over there. They're all spread out today. Well, I gotta get to work. All right, catch you up on the, I'll see you on the, at the fence now, where I'm working. I'm through the gate, and just glance back at the cattle. Bully laid down. He's relaxing. Everybody else is spread out eating. They're happy, and I'm content to get my fence work done. Okay, back to work. Well, I came to turn the fence off over here because I'm going to be working on that fence down there again. And just as I suspected, today is partly sunny. It's still got some clouds, but the sun comes out, and with the sunshine, fence is working. When the sun shines, the fence works. When it's too cloudy, if there's not enough sunshine, the fence doesn't work. So there's something wrong with that charger. I'm guessing it might be the battery, but anyway, as long as it works during a sunny day, I'm going to leave it go for now. Okay, get back to work. Well, I'm ready to start cutting. I'm going to work from this end, work my way down. Yeah. Okay, hopefully the chainsaw will work good, and I'll start cutting. I think I'm going to cut that one up over there too, just to get it away from the fence. Whew. That's harder work than I thought. Anyway, I got to cut off on this side of the fence. I'm just going to throw the logs down into that ditch. Let them wash down the thing, block it up down there. But now I'm going to cross the fence and cut some of them up, especially that big log. I want that out of the way, and this one too. This part way down. I'm going to cut them. Those trees that were bent over, I'm going to cut them off before they slap me in the face. But they're probably set in that position now, even if I remove the logs. I can't catch my breath. After I get the logs out of the way, I'm going to try to straighten that post up. If it'll straighten up into the same position, I'm okay with that. If not, I'll just have to, maybe it's bent too much, or I'll just have to, and then whichever post I use, I'm going to either move that one that's in there now on the right side of the log, or I'm going to bend that bent one, bend it back up into the position. We'll see, whichever one works best. By the way, this is a wild cherry. This is a wild cherry tree here. It broke off. It looks like the other one broke off a while back. See that rotten log there? Yeah, it goes all the way up there. Another tree, I don't know what kind it is. I can't tell what kind that is. But it looks like it broke off too a long time ago. Well, not too long ago, because it's not rotten yet. But this one here is rotten. And I said that one was rotten on the inside. And it fell right on my fence. Anyway, I should have cut this up a long time ago, but it was too hot. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Okay, let's cut the rest of this log up, at least to here. I'm going to cut that up to there, and I'll just let it, I'm just going to let it roll into the creek. Okay, and then I'll cut that little persimmon up, most of it. Okay, let's get going. Even though it's 50 degrees at 8 a.m. this morning, I think it's starting to warm up. The sun's helping, the sunshine is helping. Yeah, you can see the sunshine. Yeah, it's not full sun, but there's nothing. I'm starting to sweat under my clothes. I had to take my jacket vest, my vest off. Insulated vest. It's too hot. Now I'm sweating under my jacket. Okay, let me. Oh, by the way, I had a hard time starting that chainsaw today. Oh man, it must have been cold or something. It must take 10 minutes before I got it started. That wore me out just pulling that cord. Anyway, I got it running now, so I'm good to go. After I cut this one out, I'm gonna go there and cut that one. And that log that's in between those two trees up there, I'm gonna cut that out too, just because I got tired of looking at it. Okay, let's keep cutting. Well, I got the hard part done. Saundered up. Yeah, I'll leave that. I'll leave the rest of that. It's not my way. Fence is right here. Yeah. I still gotta move those logs and figure out which post I'm going to use. Okay, let's clear that out. That'll be easy. I just roll them down the hill. This one almost made it. Thought about leaving it like that. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it like that. I need to roll those other ones. I'd rather roll them into the creek. Yeah, let's roll them in. Help slow down the erosion maybe. I just wanted a view from this side before I clear the logs out of the way. Just to see my work. Okay, now onto the log moving. Log rolling, yeah. I'm going to do some log rolling. Well, I didn't realize it before, but the persimmon wood is yellowish. And that tree's been down on the ground for a long time. Yeah, it's been broke off there for a while, since June. And the one on the right on the ground, that's a wild cherry. So that's more of a reddish color. Yeah, all these trees have been down since end of June. Looks like they've still got some sap or moisture in them. But anyway, that's just what I noticed. I never cut a persimmon down, or maybe I did. I just never noticed the wood was yellow. I might save that log for something. Don't know what, but I might save it. All clear through here. All I gotta do is, yeah, I'm gonna try to straighten up that bent post. And then I'll pull the other one out. I think that'll work best. Unless that bent one breaks off, then it won't. Yeah, it looks better now. All cleared up. Oh, wasn't too hard. I still got energy left for the rest of the job. Okay, let's straighten that post up. Okay, let's get going. Oh, I thought that might happen. I was straightening the post up, and almost had it straight when it broke off in the ground. That's what I was afraid of. Well, I could still use that one. Good thing I brought my post hole driver, or post driver. I mean, T-post driver. Oh, I can still use that post, a short post, or someplace. Can't talk. But I need to move that other post in line with the others. Oh, it wasn't too hard to pull that post out, and I got it partially stuck in the ground. I'm going to drive it in now to its permanent, to its right depth. Okay, and then reattach the fence. Well, post is in. That post is a lot taller. I guess I must have found that at the house. Not the same height as all the others, but I'll use it anyway. Oh, yeah, looks better when they're all in alignment. I wish I would have done. I wish I would have done a better job there. I don't know why I didn't move that T-post. It would have been easy. Move the T-post first. Of course, I might have had to. That's probably why I didn't do it, because I didn't want to cut them limbs out. But I think I'm going to cut them out now. I'm going to cut those limbs out of there now. At least the one going up and the one going toward the fence on the ground. The rest of them can stay. But those two I'm going to cut out. I'm just disappointed in myself for not moving that T-post when I had the chance. And then putting the wood post in the right place, or a better place. Oh well, I'll just have to live with it. One of the reminders of my mistakes. Hope I won't regret putting them logs in there. It's going to dam up it's going to slow the water down though, so I guess that's okay. That log was already there anyway. Or tree, I should say. Tree log. Anyway, that's I'm going to cut that one up first down there. Yeah, I'm going to cut this one up. At least to some smaller pieces. That one too. Yeah, let's cut up. I'm going to throw them on a pile. Just keep them out of the way. Otherwise the cows will drag them all over. And I saved that log there, the persimmon log. I don't know what, I'll probably never use it, but I'm keeping it off the ground for now in case I decide I want to use it for something. I don't think I have anything made out of a persimmon. Walking stick or cane. I don't think I can make a cane out of that, but I can make some kind of a walking stick. Don't know if I want to work that hard at it, but it's a possibility. Who knows? Anyway, there's that post I put in or moved. The tallest one. Look how tall that is. It must be a foot taller than the rest. Okay. Well, I'm done down here, except for cleaning this up. Okay, that's done. One more log to cut. Up at that, where that tree split. I don't think the log caused the split. That tree on the left, someday it's going to fall. And when it does, I'll just have to deal with it. It won't be too hard. I'll just have to cut the barbed wire and go over the log. I'll cross that when it happens. Who knows, it might be years before that happens. Okay, we'll see. Catch my breath and get over there. Okay, I think I just carried the chainsaw over there. Okay, get that one done too. Yeah, I should have cut that out a long time ago. I don't know how long that's been there, but it's been a few years. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hard working on these hills here. There's a hill. Walking on this hill. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut it into sections, smaller sections, so I can move mine out of the way. I'll probably pot them up somewhere. I'm gonna try to get that unwedged from there, but if I can't, I guess it's okay. But I'm gonna try. Okay, let's cut that. Oh, I lose all my energy. Looks like a squirrel or something was making a home out of there. This hole there that I just cut off, and there's a hole in the bottom too. I don't know how far it goes up. We'll cut some more off. There's a hole up here. There's a hole over there too. I think they were probably living in there, or they're playing in there. Anyway, it's coming down. Well, as soon as I cut off enough, the other end pulled it down on the other side. So I'm just gonna throw that out of there. That's the other knotty log I cut off. Okay, let's go to the other side, take a look. I don't need to cut that anymore. I'll just pull that out or push it out and let it roll down the hill. Yeah. Okay, I'm done there. Okay. In here, I gotta take the fence down. Let me do that now. I'll take this insulator down there and those insulators there. And I'm gonna drop them to the ground so I can drive my ATV through here when I unroll the barbed wire. I had to cut it anyway. I couldn't push it out from the other side. I couldn't get it out of there. It was twisted. Hopefully I can get that other log out now. And besides, I can use it to hold the fence down. I don't really need these cattle down here to help me, because I already lowered my fence over by where I'm going to drive the four-wheeler across, and I don't want them crossing it. There's not much in here to eat. I think they were just nosy what I was doing. That fence is still up, so I'll just have to chase them away from where I'm working. There's a cow and her baby bull calf. Yeah, there's not much here to eat, so I don't think they'll be hanging around here too long. See that log there? I already got the fence disconnected on that, all from there all the way down to past the wood post that I'm gonna, the wood post that I put. Yeah, there's the wood post. Yeah, I got logs on each side of where I enter. I'm going to enter there, or exit. I'm going to drive across the fence there, and then I'm going to stretch my wire. But I ain't really ready for that yet. Maybe I should have waited on that. Because I want to put my insulators on now. But how can I do that with these guys here? They might decide to snoop around up there where I was working on that fence, lowering it down to the ground. I'll just have to wait and see. I guess maybe I'll start up there. I'll put the start up there with the insulators. That way I can keep an eye on them better. And maybe I'll move on. Maybe I'll move on by the time I get down to this area. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Cattle or not. It's got closer. Yeah. You're not helping me, guys. Come on. Go somewhere else. I'm busy here. Go eat someplace else. I think I'll just wait for them to pass by. I'm sure they'll get bored of me pretty soon. What do you want? You want to sit down? That's my job. Yeah, I think I'll just sit down and wait for them to go by. Hey, little bully. Yeah. I'll have to watch them, make sure they don't go up there. If they do, I got to chase them out because I ain't gonna put the fence back up just for these guys. I'll chase them away. Little bully. Okay, I'm just gonna sit and wait for them to pass. They're still look like they're picking up leaves that are falling. See? I gotta chase him out of there. He goes up there, I gotta get him out. There's no fence up there. Logs are laying on top of it. I'm hoping they just keep on going down that way to the pond. That's what I'm hoping for. That's it. Move on down, or should I say move on up the branch. That's it, move up the branch. Go to the pond, get a drink. What do you want? Huh? What do you guys want? Huh? No corn. Don't mind me. Ah, there's a little bully. Hey, bully. Hi there. Hello, guy. Hello, guy. Hey. Hey, bully. Bye-bye, bully. That's it. Good, they're moving away. Meh. There you go. Keep on going. Mama cow too. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad they left that hill alone. Keep on going. You're bringing up the rear. You gotta check out my chainsaw, huh? What? Look at the horn flies on her horn. A little horn, but she still got horn flies. They don't have many flies on their back though. And whatever they do, they're just trying to stay warm, I think. Well, that's good. I'm glad they moved on. Now I can put my insulators on. But now that I sat down, I don't want to get up. Let me just rest here a while and watch them mosey on down. Sounds like there's somebody behind me still. Who is that? Oh, that's that Highlander. Let's see. Let me turn around. What do you want? Huh? You better get up there with the others. Come on, move out. Move out. Okay, well, now it's going. Let's move it on. Yeah, they were picking up any leaves that fall off the trees. They're picking them up. They're eating them. I think they like the green ones. Sometimes the green leaves are falling, the branches are breaking, or something cutting the branches off. Uh, well, anyway, that's enough of this. I'm still going to sit here for a while though. Make sure they're out of my way. Well, it's 12:20 p.m. in the afternoon, and I got all the insulators on where they need to be, and I got my ATV parked on this side of on the outside of the fence, and I'm ready to stretch the wire or unroll the wire all the way down to the third wood post down in that stream bed. And once I get that hooked up and the fence thrown over, on my walk back, I'll throw the fence over the T-post, and then I'll take the ATV. I think I can fit through there if I go. Yeah, because our fence is down, so I can go around that little tree. I didn't feel like cutting it out. And I'm going to come here and drive down this hill out to there. We'll try to. Yeah. Okay, let's get something done here before the cows come back. Oh, did I mention that the cows are up on top now, grazing away? Yeah, they're out of my way now. Yeah, I'm ready to walk the wire all the way down to the wood post down there. I also have a board to lay on top of the barbed wire on the first strand, because after I stretch the first one, I think I'll do the bottom one first. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna leave it laying on the ground. I won't pull it up until after we'll see. Yeah, I'll leave it on the ground until after I drive over it to set up the second wire, or the top wire. Normally I do the top wire first, but in this situation I do the bottom wire first. And I got a whole new row there, so I got plenty of wire. I'll have plenty of left over too. Okay, let me pull the wire now all the way down. I just started to unroll the bottom barbed wire, and it's raining. It's raining. The sun was just out. Now it's raining. Well, hopefully it won't last long. I don't want to get wet and it's cold. But I want to get fence. I want to get the fence up while the fence is down. This other fence is down up there by the other post. Well, let me keep going. Maybe it'll quit. I got the bottom wire laid out, at least up to there. I'm still debating if I can go down that hill safely. I need to go down as straight as I can. I don't really want to go down at an angle too much. I need to get past that post though. I need to get past that post and then go down to that opening up there. Oh, let's see if I can do that. Let's see. Oh, I got the first wire down on the ground. And I didn't flip over yet. So I'll cut the wire, tie it to I won't tie it to the insulator yet. I just want to keep it on the ground for now. Oh, I got everything hooked up from I don't have the smooth wires hooked up here yet. Oh, I gotta unhook it. I gotta unhook that bottom wire. So I need that unhooked to put the top smooth wire back up. Okay, but everything else is hooked up all the way down. Yeah, this weaving this wire in between these smooth wires. Once I take the fence down, I have to think first before I hook anything up. Okay, let's stretch the rest of that top wire. Yeah, almost done. Only a short distance left, and then I'll be done with this part of the fence. Okay, that's good. I want to get done with this. Okay, it stopped raining, so I was lucky there. Okay, let's drive up to that post and see if I can get something hooked up. Well, I'm ready to drive down the hill again like I did before. I did it once, I should be able to do it again. Well, I hope so. Well, I got past the post. All I gotta do is, well, first thing I'm gonna do is get the top wire hooked up where it needs to be, and then I'm gonna cut it, tie it around the top of the post, and then I'm gonna go back and hook up the smooth wires back on the yellow insulators, and then I'll hook up the bottom barbed wire where it needs to be. And then once I get that done, then I'll go ahead and tighten up both barbed wires to the white insulators. Okay, that's my plan. I'm almost there, almost done, almost done. Well, this section of the fence is done. From here, this post all the way down to the bottom post. I'll go down there and take a look at it from that end. Yeah, that's all completed. Then I can go home pretty soon. Pick up all my tools and that board too. Yeah, I got it done. Now I don't have to worry so much about anything getting out. This fence is connected now. That side to this side, and it goes all the way down through the stream bed. Small stream anyway, from this branch. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go down there and take a look at it. And view from to the east end too. Okay, let's go to the west end and see what that looks like. View from behind this tree here of the fence that's up. And a view from this side of the tree of the fence connected to the second post. 2 strands of barbed wire at it. And a nice view from this side of that big split tree. Oh, wait a minute. I still got some limbs to cut down there. I forgot to cut those. I'll carry my chainsaw down there and cut those white branches, those sycamore branches. I was going to cut 2 of them out. Okay, I'll finish that. Then I'll be done. Well, one more time, we're going down this hill. I'll be careful. I did it once, I could surely do it again. Although I got some extra weight on there, I put my tools back on. But I'm going downhill, so it should be okay. I gotta secure that barbed wire too after I get down the hill. Well, I found another rock. Way over there. Close to not too far from where I found the other rock yesterday. And I'm just imagining things. This little grooved area, this cutout area, and maybe this one here, looks to me like it was shaped for a Y-shaped stick, a V-shaped stick. And then maybe it was an Indian club. I'm just guessing. I'm just imagining things. Well, they made a good one. They can get them. I'm sure they would have fastened it a lot better than this. Yeah. Put them in there and then tie strings around it. Yeah. Who knows? Or maybe just like this. Maybe it was for pounding corn. Who knows? It looks like it's made for a human hand, or a V-shaped stick, and then wrapped it in with leather. Anyway, it's just my imagination. Okay, that's all. I'm just going to hang on to it. I'll take it home with the others. Put it in my pile. Okay, I got to cut those limbs down over there yet, and then I'll be done. Ooh, starting to cool off. Get windy too. I mean, it was already cool, but now I can feel it getting colder. Maybe another rain's coming. I better get going. It's starting to mist again, or rain, drizzle, whatever you want to call it. It's real light right now, so I can get this done. I'll cut these up a little bit. At least these ones sticking toward the fence. You know, these, like, I don't know. I'll cut what I think I need to cut, just to get them out of the way. Okay. Well, it's still October 15th, 2023. It's 2 p.m. now, or a little after 2 p.m. And I finished the fence. I cut this sycamore up a little bit, just to clear it up. And I threw them across that opening there, because the fence is kind of high. I don't want the calf to get out, or anybody to get out. And let me walk down here and get a view of my finished fence. I still have this one to do. I put some insulators on there, and I decided there's no curve in the fence. There's no curve in the fence up there. So, and if I put a barbed wire up here, it's going to just pull it down. But what I do, I have a post up there that I was going to put up there on top of that hill, but I'm going to put it at the end. I'm going to put it at the end, the corner where it turns left. I'll put it in the corner there. That way it'll give more support. I can make the barbed wire tighter. So that's what I'm going to do. I can't walk here. Okay. Here's the fence post that I put in. And that's the upgraded barbed wire fence that I put in. I finished it today. I'm trying to walk here through these limbs without falling down. That was even harder with the chainsaw. Okay, that fence is done, and I'm satisfied. Yeah, all I gotta do now is go up and turn it on at the box. Whether it works or not, because there's no sun, that's okay, because the fence itself, the barbed wire itself, will deter them from going across. Now they can actually see the wire. Okay. My next job would be up there, I guess. But I'm in no hurry to do that one, because I don't think they hang around up there too much. But I'll still do it eventually. I got the wire. I don't think I used the wire that's on the ATV. It's too heavy. But I got two small rolls yet left over. I can hand carry those and do it. That's what I'm planning to do here. But the first thing I'd have to do is put that post in at the corner. Yeah, I'll put a post at the corner to have something to tie the barbed wire to. But I decided not to put a post at top of the hill because it's all the wire is going to be is pulling it down, and the insulator can hold that. There's no curve to the fence or nothing there, so post's not needed up there. But at the corner it does. Okay, that'll be it for another day. Okay, I'm done. This is my north fence. Most of it's done. Just the one behind me up the hill. Okay, let me go walk back to my ATV. You know, I got this cleared out too today. Oh, that looks good now. Looks like it used to before this tree fell in June. Okay, let's grab my chainsaw right there. Oh, I found another rock over here somewhere. I think it was over here. Yeah, somewhere over here. I think it was over here. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly where. I think it's somewhere there, somewhere in here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Turn the fence off and let's go. I'm going home. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one then. There's a squirrel on the back side of that double tree. He's probably looking for his hole. I got his hole up. I caught his log up. I'm sure he was sleeping in there. Anyway, now that I got this fence up, I can see it good. When I check the fence with my ATV down here, I can see the fence real good now. Not so much the smooth wires where the yellow insulators are, but I can see that barbed wire real good. I'll still have to check it better. Oh, I just thought of something. I got a tree laying down there. I've been meaning to move that. I got a chainsaw. Let me cut that up so I can drive through there better. Yeah, this tree fell down a while back, and I don't come through here very often with the ATV, but when I do, I used to come through here. But now I had to start going around. It means I had to go through the stream bed and around. So now I'm going to cut that. It's already busted anyway, but I'm going to cut a hole there where I can drive through. I think I'll cut that rose bush out too with the chainsaw. Okay, let's do that. That'll do. I'll take care of that. Now I don't have to go all the way around over here. I can come. Yeah, I'll cut that rose bush out with a machete. Okay. Okay. Now I can go home. I know I have a better path to follow. And when I check this fence, I can see all the barbed wire all the way down. Okay, now I'm ready to leave. I got plenty of barbed wire left for some other project. I got the 2 small rolls I'm going to use up there, so I got to carry them by hand. I'll use this someplace where it's flatter. And I'm headed up that way somewhere. Up and around and out over there. Yeah, out over there. Okay. Let me get up to the top, turn the fence on first. Well, I turn the fence back on, and since the sun's shining now and then, it's got a charge to it. The fence is working. It's on. The fence is on and producing the charge. And that's where I'm headed. Out to my gate and out to the road and on the way home. I'm done for that section of the fence. The north fence from that corner I did a few days ago, and took me, what is it? Day 1, 2, 3. It's day 3 on this fence. On the second half. On the second half. Yeah, 1, 2, Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think it was 3. First day was the post. First day was the post. Second day. Oh, that was today. Today's the second day. I think today's the second day. I'll have to check. I forget. I know it took 3 days to do that one. Took 3 days to do that fence. I think that fence is longer. Anyway, they're about the same. Yeah, I think today is day 2 on this. The first day I put the post in. Second day, I think the second day is today. Pretty sure. Well, it could be third day. I'm gonna have to look. It's either day 2 or day 3. Either way, doesn't matter. It's done. Both halves are done. All I got left on the north fence is up on top of the hill. Up the hill, and then on top of the hill. And then the north side will be done. But I'm in no hurry to do that one because cows don't mess with it too much. But knowing myself, I won't be able to rest until I get it done. So I'll get started on that sooner or later. Probably sooner. Okay, well, I'm ready to leave now. Okay, I'll probably see the cows on the way out, so I'll catch you later. I'll catch you later down in the bottom on my way out, watching the cows. Not sure why, but that hiding yearling is way over here. I could see the other, at least the bull anyway. The bull's down there. I see a couple other cows down there too. I guess they laid down here for a little while, and everybody else left, and she was left by herself. I'm sure she'll find them later on. I'm headed down that way to the gate. Oh, there's my corral and my trailer. I guess I won't need that trailer for this one until January, because when they made the appointment, they said they're booked up for the meat processor. They're booked up. They said they're overbooked until January, first week of January. So I'll have to wait till then to get her processed. That's okay. I'm in no hurry. I still got meat in my freezer. Even though I can't eat as much, I eat about once a week maybe beef. Too much acid indigestion. I don't know if that's from too many years of eating beef and sausages and all that other good stuff, but now I'm taking medicine for everything, so I gotta watch what I eat. It's a shame. It tastes so good. Why is it always the good stuff? The food that tastes the best is the worst for you. Why is it? Anyway, I'm going out now. My view from the top pasture, heading down to the bottom pasture. It's about 2:45 p.m. 2:45, something like that. And I'm leaving the pasture. I don't see the smaller calves. There's still some cattle missing, but I'm sure they're around the corner or laying down somewhere. Just like that hiding calf up there. Okay, I'm headed home, so I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe sooner. Anyway, I got one more section of north fence to do, so I'll get to that sooner or later. I'm in no hurry. Yeah, at least they got grass to eat now. Won't be long though, I'll be feeding hay. I'll be doing that up there. Okay. Okay, that's all. Okay, I'll catch you later. Or catch you on the next one. Yeah, catch you later and catch you on the next one. I guess that's true for both of them. Catch you later, catch you on the next one. All right, bye. Oh, it's windy down here by the bridge. Oh, I never fail, do I? I always have another one. Something else to say. Anyway, I guess technically this is still part of the north fence, even though I have this small section here up to the hill anyway, connected to I have this section connected to this fence across the creek. It's just easier to check. Yeah, easier to check. Because the fence so I'll need a post there. So I got a post for the top, way up on top, because I'll need another post down there at that corner, and maybe a small post down there next to the pond over here on that side, not right of those two trees, right of that big tree anyway. Yeah, so I guess I've got two sections left, the one on top of the hill and the one down here. This one will be easy though. Yeah, all I gotta do is park my four-wheeler right here and stretch it. I'm only going to go to this post. I'll only go to this post though with the barbed wire, because this gate's almost always closed. Yeah, I'll start down there. I'll park the four-wheeler here, and I'll pull the wire with my hand all the way down there. So this will be the easy one. One up on top. I'm still going to do the one on top first, because I usually keep them. I got them locked out of here now. If the grass gets any bigger, I'll let them back in. I'll keep that down. But for now, I'll do the top next. Okay, this is my old trusty bridge from 1988. Water seems a little cleaner now. I guess they're not hanging around in it as much because it's cooler. They hung around here when it was hot, and they fouled it up. I think it's starting to settle out now. There's no water flowing, so it's still probably stagnant, but at least they're not wallowing it like they used to when it was so hot. Okay, I'm done for today, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm headed out that way and back to my house. Okay, catch you on the next one. Bye.